It's Monday, the 21st day of July 2025. This is Wake Up Nigeria. Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the show. My name is Mike Mesikeno, and it's a time to kick off a brand new week. It's almost month end, yeah? It's almost month end, the 21st. So we've just got, like 10 more days, and it's a new month. We're already in August, the 8th month of the year. Can you believe that? 2025 is already coming to an end. Well, wherever you go, whatever you do, just know that Wake Up Nigeria will be with you all the way to ensure that we make your days beautiful and we become that splash of sunshine on your face. Now, it's, you know how it is, the Monday morning hustle, whatever you do, all you do, just chill, sit back, relax. If you're at home, grab a cup of coffee, maybe water if that's your preferred beverage. I would not advise coffee as first thing in the morning for a number of reasons. But the people will be like, the stomach head is, you want to drink coffee. Well, hey, whichever way, just chill, sit back, relax. Options where you can catch us: GOTV channel 16. You can also do that StarTimes 121. You can also catch us on the terrestrial band 49. That's the ultra high frequency. You can also do that online. We are streaming at YouTube. TVC Entertainment, that's the handle, tvcentertainment.tv/live stream. That's our website where you can catch us. And on social media, use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC for engagement and interaction. You can also follow the handles Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn at TVC Entertainment. Now, we'll kick off this Monday with quite some interesting stuff. Now, you know how it is. We're bringing some melody into your Monday. We have Joel Harmony. Joel Harmony will be performing this Monday morning. And then we'll be taking a look at the beautiful game. Well, there's football, mostly. It's the Women's Euros, and of course, Nigeria defeating Zambia. That's some of the biggest stuff that's happening. For club football, it's pre-season friendlies. Liverpool defeated Stoke 5-0. Manchester United goalless with Leeds. Well, that, and also, we'll be talking, maybe you sick against Dubois. It went as expected. All of that on a beautiful game. And then we would have SME joining us to talk about business on SMEs, Davina Omada-Ogbe. She is an entrepreneur and the creator of Izanja board game. We'll be talking about the business of making games. And then we would also have Oduche CG. He is a renowned actor, fashion designer, and professional model. We'll be talking to him on the show this morning. All of that and a teeny weeny bit more will be on the show this morning, so just get set for a ride. We'll be back after this time out with the news. Good morning. The news, it's 21st of July 2025. My name is Mike Mesikeno. President Bola Tinubu has described Oba Sikiru Adetona as a leader of conscience and tradition who brought pride, dignity and honors to the traditional race. He made this known during the 8-day Fidel prayer held at Ijebu-Ode. Senior reporter Kazim Oloye reports.
It was a special visit of President Bola Tinubu to Ijebuland in Ogun State in honor of the memory of one of the longest-serving monarchs in Nigeria, Oba Sikiru Adetona, the Awujale of Ijebuland, who died at 91 years after spending 65 years on the throne. The president, who departed Abuja earlier today, touched down at the Gateway International Airport, Ikperu, in Ogun State and was received by Governor Dapo Abiodun and other eminent personalities in the state. He later proceeded to the private residence of Awujale in Ijebu, where he signed the condolence register and met with family members. Speaking during the 8-day prayers held at Dipo Dino Stadium in Ijebu-Ode, the president described Awujale as a true monarch who was always there to support his people in times of needs. He confirmed the support and blessings of the monarch for his presidential ambition and during the struggles of June 12.
Our history would not have been completed carefully and richly if I had failed the last election. I was successful because of your support and the blessing of late Awujale.
The president also called for unity, consistency, and mutual respect in honor of the legacies of the departed monarch.
We have to be more united, bonded, and the spirit that he left behind. Cherish his legacy and appreciate him in death.
Governor Dapo Abiodun on his part described Oba Sikiru Adetona as an irreplaceable monarch who displayed truth and stood for good governance and development with transformative impacts. He described him as a voice of the voiceless, a man of integrity and a reformer who brought prestige on the throne.
Baba was a man of exceptional intellect and also rare integrity. Even before ascending his throne, his brilliance and forthright nature shone brightly. He redefined traditional leadership, transforming the Awujale institution into a dynamic platform for good governance, national dialogue, and moral leadership.
Earlier in his sermon, the chief imam of Bagura, Kamaldeen Balogun, highlights the vanity nature of life and wants people to remember their end by doing good at all times, noting that death is inevitable and will come without notice.
We must relate this world with an akhirah. Coming to the world, it is involuntary. Taking our exit one day is inevitable, and it is inevitable and it is without notice.
The event was attended by notable personalities including the wife of the president Oluremi Tinubu, governors of Kwara, Ondo and Ekiti states, deputy governors of Lagos and Oyo states. Others include 3 former governors of Ogun State, ministers and members of the National Assembly. Kazim Oloye, TVC News, Ijebu-Ode.
Then some sporting stories. Alexander Usyk has revealed that he's eager to spend more time with his family after defeating Daniel Dubois. Usyk became undisputed heavyweight champion again with an excellent performance which saw him...
I wanna back home with my family. I don't know what I do next, but now I wanna rest. I wanna give my time more my family and my children.
On a lighter note, Derek Chisora had a selfie video with Usyk and said, "Hey, come on, man, when are you going to stop beating us?" Now, on record, he has beaten at least 5, if I can remember by the count, 5 UK fighters, including Anthony Joshua, Fury. That's quite something, yeah. All right, moving on from that now to some football news. Newcastle boss Eddie Howe has said he expects Alexander Isak to stay at the club despite strong interest from Liverpool. The Premier League champions are ready to break the British transfer record to sign Isak despite already spending £160 million on Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen this summer. Isak will cost in advance of £125 million, and the Reds will move if they receive encouragement from Newcastle. But as it stands, the Reds have already had an offer accepted for Hugo Ekitike, who is, of course, set to leave Eintracht Frankfurt. And so the Newcastle stories will probably die down now. There's a lot more that will happen, of course, in the transfer market. I'll get there with a story. And rumors.
I left my daughter in the care of a governess. She is white. Mariana is well aware she can't be associated with those people. Won't speak of it again.
Stop right there! No, don't shoot! This is real gold.
This chain belonged to my mother. When it's around my neck again, that means we'll never have to be apart.
Watch out!
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known, for when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self, and every person where they for street. That's now why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So, Baba!
Gen Z, you dey chop for this time.
This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Aww.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you what they sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
You've got me your papa. Why you not gonna make younger?
Come to a holla. Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, you right here.
Nobody better than we, right?
How can our whispers be that? Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Entertainment means music, electronic dance music because I love house music, dancing in the bathroom, maybe, hopping around, dancing in your underwear, listening to music, eating suya, or maybe tozo sometimes, and food and comedy is entertainment to me.
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.
What's this? What is this? I blame my producer for all of this. He's allowing me this, your fault. Zaid, it's good to have you. Welcome.
Thank you, Mike. How are you doing? Good morning.
I am good. So, yeah, this weekend has been a lot. We'll talk about it a lot. But did you see that Nepo versus Lapo
thing that Adekunle
trend?
No, I didn't actually want to believe that was Adekunle good until I zoomed. I'm like, this is actually this guy. This is a real definition of grass to grace. There's nothing you can tell me about it.
So, yeah, Adekunle started with that first class gift,
right?
Which he was giving. There's somehow, I don't know how the discussion now moved. So I don't know what Nepo. Okay, so Nepo are kids from rich families versus kids who who were not born with a silver spoon. Yeah. And then we're talking about the advantages, or should I say the kind of things, how easier it is for kids who come from rich families or who have connections, how it is easier for them to make their way in life. And there was one of the statements that really got to me. Someone said that you go to school, and I was talking about private university. Went to a private university, so we understand. Say you go to school, you think of what you go chop the next afternoon. Next thing, you see one girl, Papa land with helicopter on a Tuesday morning just to visit the child. I'm like, whoa.
Okay, I didn't see no helicopter when I was in school, but we had a lot of rich kids in school.
In school, yeah.
Yes,
so that conversation, so a number of people went that, but they're working hard. And somebody made mention of Temi Otedola,
yes,
who is, of course, she's a good actress, and she starred in a movie. Her first movie, she was basically the lead
Citation.
Role. Yes, she was in the lead, and she did well. And this was not taken away from her. But the question was like, would other people who are as good as her, who don't have that kind of connection, would they have gotten that kind of role?
In that kind of movie.
Exactly. That's where it came from. It's not about saying that these people are not good, but just saying that they have more opportunities, or it's in some ways it's easier for them to get through some doors that other
because
people
they have certain connections that most people do not get. I think I agree with you. But judging from, let's take it back, from Citation, right? Yes, she got the lead role in Citation, but from movie producers or directors like Kole Afolayan, we've seen them bring up a lot of actors and actresses that we probably never heard of. So a lot of people have gotten opportunities to take on lead roles. But I like the fact that Temi Otedola was able to prove a lot of people wrong, that she's not just a rich man's kid. She actually has what it takes to be a fantastic actress.
You saw it, you've seen the
I've seen Citation, and it was fantastic. Oh, you should actually see it. It was actually fantastic. It was talking about the whole sex for great things that goes on in the university, sort of creating some sort of awareness that you should not hold back. If you know some lecturer is harassing you, you should fight for it, because you may just win the case at the end of the day. Now, when I went back and I saw the whole Lapo baby thing that Adekunle Gold dropped, Adekunle Gold is from the famous Kosoko family in Lagos.
Okay.
Jide Kosoko is actually from, Jide Kosoko is like his uncle. So when I saw a lot of that, it shows that even you can come from the richest of the richest families, but that does not guarantee that your own immediate family, you guys are going to be okay. Because the Kosoko families, they're actually a royal family in Lagos.
Yeah, okay.
And to see that Adekunle Gold actually went through all of this, it goes to show that, see, at the end of the day, if your papa no leave anything for you, you have to fight to make your own way out of life for you, because his name is actually Adekunle Kosoko.
You know, so all across X, it's just been stories, people giving their different stories, and some of them are quite interesting takes. Like there's a lot here. You know, someone said that there's this young guy who said, "Oh, I went to a club." My guy said, "Let's hang out at the club." We went, 3 of us went with some ladies. And when we're done hanging out, the bill got to 3.7. And the next thing, my guy, said that's when I knew that. My guy just stepped out and called his dad and said, "Daddy, SARS caught me," and they said I should bring 2 million.
Just like that? I'm
telling you. And then he said in 5 minutes, the dad sent 2.5 million and said, "Mumu, get back home now." And that guy dropped 2 million. He said that one dropped 1 million. Then they just looked at it. He just knew that it remains 700. He's the one that's going to drop it. He said, he dropped that 700, but he spent the whole next day watching out for trades. I guess it was a function and all that. But he was talking about how some people have access to some things. The same thread had a story of a young guy who finished school and said that, okay, he wanted to get, the parents started businesses for him, 2 businesses. In fact, said that they got a supplier for him from China also. They opened the store was already open. They bought the store, everything. The thing failed. They just sent the guy back to Europe.
Exactly.
Like, so he said that, so the idea is that with these families or with this kind of people, even if you fail, you have the luxury of failing and your family will still be there for you.
I mean, I don't think any parent whatsoever would, you would have and you wouldn't want to give to your kid. Because if you had millions now, obviously, you want to give to whoever. I know Mike is actually a nice guy.
Except you're not Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan said he's not going to give his kids nothing.
Yeah, I can remember. Also, Dr. Dre did the same thing to his
kids
first
will have
daughter.
To work for what they want in life, and he's not going to say. There's some other
I believe that Jackie Chan's, because I think that was in reference to his son that says he's all over the place. If his son probably proves himself right with his dad, obviously Jackie Chan wants to help him more. But I think for some parents, they just can't watch to see their kids not have anything, whether they are reckless or they are not reckless. So they will still want to be there for their children at the end of the day. I have a particular parent that will tell you that, see, whether they are 80 or they are 70, they will always be there for their children, regardless, because that's why they are the parents, and that's why God has still given them this money to be able to say, oh, I have one extra 10 million for my daughter and her husband, and if they are in any sort of problems, I will always be there for them. But some parents don't agree to that. They are like, see, you have to prove yourself to me, and if you can't prove yourself to me, you have no right to my will whatsoever. To each his own. To each his own, actually.
You know, I'll just go through a lot of these posts, quite very interesting posts here. Someone said, the same Temito, she put up a post and said, "Missed you, Barcelona." And then somebody wrote under, say, "Barcelona no game match today. How you can't take miss there?"
No, Barcelona, she probably went
exactly. And then someone like, see this is the difference between Nepo and Lapo. Lapo is thinking of the club. This lady is thinking of
vacation spot.
The city.
The city itself.
And how she was missing it. But him, the only Barcelona he knows is the football club, you know, and that's it. For me, I would want to say that, looking at the whole thing, yes, we cannot all, even at different levels, we all have different sort of, should I say, advantages or different, there are things that could make you go further in life. But you see, I found out that even the lowest of the low, most of the Nepo dads today, they didn't start that way. Yes, there's some that come from royal family, there's some that inheritance is there, but a lot of there are people who had to make their way and push their way. Life is just like a game of cards. It's not fair. You could be dealt a particular pack or a particular deck of cards and it's not favorable, but you have to find a way to make it through. Yes, it is a discussion that people are bringing out to say, hey, look, there is that advantage for them. That is true, yes, but we're saying that irrespective of wherever cards you were dealt, with hard work, with providence in some ways, and with preparation, opportunity meeting preparation, you could get to wherever you want to be. You could. You know, that's the motivation for this Monday morning.
So let's go to this thing now. So you spent like 5 million naira.
Where?
You now. You
5 million what?
So if we go to
5 million what?
To a bar now, you can spend 5 million naira.
5 million naira?
Yes.
Which bar? What's in naira? What's naira? What are you talking about?
It's small currency, Abi.
Small currency. A clap for yourself. You're Huda. You know, but you know, quite a number of things. Jim Ike is also trending after he came here on Friday because of that very interesting. Did you see that message
with Kate, right?
To Kate Henshaw?
Yeah, you see those first lines were quite. I don't know what to say. I had to really reach him because I'm like, no, Jimmy can't be serious. But at the end of the day, when I saw Kate's response to it, I'm like, okay, they understand each other.
But and the way he structured that message, okay, so he was basically saying that I was hitting on you and you didn't have my time.
She helped him at some point.
Yeah, but we were maybe they were doing brother and sister and all of that, you know, quite interesting stuff. But, it was, apart from the French he used there, was quite an interesting post to read.
It was an interesting post. You can tell that somewhere he's still paying Jim like that. You know, he could not get Kate at some point like Kate.
Okay, all right. Let's know your thoughts on any of the stuff that we discussed this morning in the comment section. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. So we're just getting the show started.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
The time has come to experience the power of faith, music, and praise. This is the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m., tune in to catch the pulse-pounding beats and soul-stirring melodies that will elevate your faith and leave a lasting impact on your heart. The Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. exclusively on Max FM, where we count down the best 20 urban gospel hits from around the world. Get your praise on. You're my provider. You're my provider.
All right, welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Like you just saw there, up next we have Davina Omada-Ogbe, who is a serial entrepreneur who's passionate about culture, innovation, and education. She is the CEO of Izanja Company and the creator and founder of Izanja Board Games, a fun, knowledge-based game that celebrates Nigeria's history, culture, and people. It is great to have you, Davina. You are welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Great. So now, just before we go into talking about the game, let's talk about you. Schooling and all of that. How did you get into entrepreneurship? What did you study? How was it that you decided to be an entrepreneur?
Okay, so I have a master's degree in business and IT.
Okay.
Yes. But when it comes to business, being an entrepreneur, I can say it's a passion, right?
Okay.
I've always had the zeal to solve a problem. I started running a business right from secondary school.
Secondary school?
Yeah.
How so? What were you doing then?
So it's very funny, but I'm going to say it, right? You know how we had like talk shops? And people didn't want to go to talk shops because, you know, the long line, the wait. So what I do is...
But what's a talk shop? Not everybody understands
Oh,
what a talk
sorry,
shop
like
is.
when you go and buy stuff in secondary school, like snacks and stuff during your break.
It depends on the school you go to. My own school is canteen, they called it all. Or something.
Well,
I think it depends on the school.
shop.
Talk shop, okay, all right.
Yeah, so if you, most times people don't want to join the queue, right?
Okay,
So what I did was I said, okay, let me help you go and join the queue, but you pay me a commission of 20 naira. I mean, this was 2003, 2004.
Wow.
So for everybody I go for, you give me a commission of 20 naira.
Interest, and then you buy for them?
And I'll buy for everybody. So whenever you see me on the queue and I'm number one, people are already discouraged because I'm buying like 30 donuts, 50 moi, 10 meat pie, right?
Incidentally, that's what a lot of people do when they call themselves personal shoppers.
Yes,
Even in the world as it is now. Because I know some people say,
exactly.
okay, I want to buy things. They send a list to some particular people and these people go shop for them.
Yes, I used to do that as well.
That's personal shopping.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And then after then, how did it evolve into what you're doing now? From school, how did you move when you came out of school to get into the point where you started this company?
Okay, so when I came out of school, right, you know, education check, I graduated really young. So what I realized, like I said, I like to solve problems. So for in Zandra, I went for like an interview, right? And, you know, they had this exams you write before they give you the job.
Okay.
So, I mean, I did the math part, I passed.
Okay.
Comprehensive part, I passed.
Okay.
But when it came to current affairs, I didn't know jack.
Wow. Okay.
Right? And I'm the kind of person I'm extremely competitive.
Okay.
So when I feel I already beat myself. So what I did was I crammed all the questions.
Okay.
Then when I got out, I Googled all the answers. And, you know, questions like about women's riots, I had no idea that about women even did the riot.
Even rioted.
Do you get, sorry. So they also asked when Nigeria moved from right hand to left hand. I didn't even know that Nigeria was it left hand to right hand? I can't remember.
From left hand to right hand,
yes.
Right hand now.
Yes, so, you know, things like that. So I was like, how come I didn't even know these things that are very, very, that a common Nigerian is supposed to know?
To know.
Right? So I had game night that weekend. We played a popular game called Charades.
Okay.
And I thought about it. I was like, why can't I make a game, right, that Nigerians will have fun, but they are also learning, right? And over the years, I have seen my aim work out because we're naturally competitive. People will play the game and be like, you know what, I'm going to read my current affairs so that next time when I come, I'm going to win. And people are literally doing that.
You know,
So,
incidentally, growing up, for us, the games we had then, Monopoly was a big thing for us.
Yes.
And because of
my
Monopoly, a number of us got to know about some streets in the UK. We knew about Leeds, we knew about Mayfair. In fact, Mayfair, I think Mayfair is Purple, if I can still remember. The most expensive. There's Piccadilly. What else comes into my mind? You know, but I found out that Monopoly made us start understanding British streets and all of that. So is this, you know, and then of course the Nigerian version came out also. But I love that you saw that need, that people needed to learn about current affairs, and then you decided to go into all of this. But let's talk about the process, because it's not just having a need and all of that. Business is not easy. You had to put this together, create this, get manufacturers, put all of that. What was the process like getting this together? Was it easy for you?
It wasn't, I won't lie. I mean, you won't believe that we've been on this since January 2017.
2017, that's when it started.
That's when it started.
And then when did you get the first board? When was the game available?
2020.
3 years.
3 years.
And all that 3 years you were working. It's not
I
like...
was working. I mean, this is like the fourth product.
Okay.
We had the first board.
Okay.
I mean, we had to start to, you know, play with people to bounce ideas. Because, you know, most times you need a village. To be honest, I needed a village, and I'm grateful for my village.
Okay.
So when we started the game, we started having, the game is good, but it needs a spark. I went back to the drawing book, and that's when the wild card came up. So there's a great feature in the game called the wild card. Right? The wild card is what scatters the whole game, right?
Okay.
So I went back, oh, I don't really like the board. We even went to a popular, like, art mogul. I don't know if I can mention her name.
Yeah, you can.
Nika, we went to Nika Art Gallery.
Oh, wonderful. She's been here on the show a number of times.
Oh, okay. We met her and her husband, and, you know,
Okay.
we just showed them, and they were like, the board is nice, but it doesn't have anything Nigerian on it, right? It doesn't look, because the original board was like, it looked British, let me not lie.
Oh.
So they were like, you need to make it Nigerian, right? And that's when we went back to the drawing book, we designed the board, we came back, played it with a couple of guys, we now made it black. They were like, why did you make it black? Nigeria's color is green and white. So we now went back, we did it, and that's when we had the final product. So throughout that 3 years, what we're doing is we're doing test runs.
Product testing.
Yeah,
and all of
product
that.
testing, market testing, to see how we can push.
Wow. You know, I know in the world of movies, okay, this is an image. I saw Mikel be there, something, you had an event.
Oh,
Mikel
yes,
was there or
yes,
something.
yes, yes.
Okay. You know, I see this with movies where you have screenings to a select, you know, group of people before the full movie comes out. And then it's just like, you know, market testing, getting to know what they like and all of that. And this finally came out.
Yes.
You know, but it wasn't just, was it produced here in the country? Everything that you did, was it produced here? Was it outside? How did you source for the materials that you had to use to produce this?
Should I be very honest?
Yeah.
It wasn't produced here.
Wasn't
We
produced
tried to produce it in Nigeria.
Bam.
But
Bam.
the cost was ridiculous.
So you're telling me now it was cheaper
It was
to do it outside?
1,000% cheaper. We tried. All our prototypes were made in Nigeria, right? And even the quality, right? So I would have brought, if I knew that this question was going to come up, I would have brought like the generation
Different
of
generations.
Uganda. So you
Wonderful.
would see the difference. I'm not going to discredit Nigeria. We're really trying.
Yeah.
We're trying to give our best, and hopefully we'll get better.
What do you think could be done for our local market? Maybe would government need to put in some policies so that things like this can be easier? Can be, you know, that the accessibility to producing things like this can be easier here in the country rather than outside?
So I think first of all, we have a manufacturing problem.
Okay.
Right? The raw materials. I feel like we can produce most of these raw materials in Nigeria. But we're so used to exporting those materials and then they sell it back to us, and that's what we used to produce. So if you can actually start manufacturing, doing all the raw material work here, it will cut the cost very, very low. That's one. Two, we need to have a stable economy. I mean, they factor in the rent, the electricity, and every other thing they need to do, right? So sometimes you don't blame them, right? If you go to China, you see factories. There are so many factories, right? But in Nigeria, how many factories can you find? And the fact that it's a limited space is another problem. So if we can work on that, like bringing in the machines, coupling the machines, I feel like we're so talented in this country. We can produce whatever we want to produce, but it's just support. I think we need a lot of support as entrepreneurs. You know, a lot of businesses I know have died because of the cost of you know, producing, the cost of everything. It's ridiculous.
It is.
And Nigerians can't even afford those things.
It is wonderful. Okay, let's spend the time remaining and let's talk about the game itself. You know, it says here Izanja board game I Sabi Naija.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you get the Izanja I Sabi Naija.
Yes.
Okay, so if somebody picks up this game and wants to play it, what should they expect? What is this game about?
Energy.
Energy, yeah?
Izanja's energy. I have never seen it before.
Okay.
Like I'm so confident that whenever I get to a space and I tell them I want to play Izanja, like, you know how young people want to do like truth or dare or
or something
fun games, and then I bring Izanja and they're like, I beg, which kind of game is this? And I'm like, let's play it. See, and they would toss that truth or dare. I've never played Izanja just once. Whenever I go, there's like 2 rounds, 3 rounds. The energy is massive. Everybody's trying to push.
So how many people do you need to play it? How do you play it? It's a board game, okay, but how do you play it? How many people do you need to play it? How long will it take to complete a round of the game? Just give us some details like that.
Okay, so it takes 4 to as much people. Usually I'll say 4 to 40, but I've played it at an event before when there were over 300 people and it worked.
Wow.
So I would say 4 to whatever number you have, depending on how you manage the game.
The game.
So what is the game about? It's just a quick thinking, fast guessing game, right?
Okay.
So you have the cards and you're describing the words to the cards to your team members in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And there's a twist called the wild card. So the wild card gives you an advantage, your team an advantage, or the other team a disadvantage. Now there's something about Izanja that I love, right? Izanja brings people together. So what I do is I have a black bag and the team selector, so you can't pick your friends.
Okay.
So whatever I'll give you, you pick randomly.
So it's random.
Yes, so it's random. Like, so
you
whoever
have to be in teams.
In teams, yes, 4 teams.
4 teams.
Yes, minimum of 2 teams, maximum of 4 teams, right? Okay. So now you're relying on total strangers to win, and that's where the team bonding comes in, the networking comes in. Because I've never met you before, but I need you to win a game, right? So
wonderful.
Izanja has brought in friends. We have a network actually on WhatsApp, right? So we have a community rather, and we're doing so great. We usually have game nights every month, and we also try to push the game. Hopefully we'll be on TV.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. I like that it's something that people can learn about Nigeria, because when we were reading your bio, you spoke about how you're someone who loves innovation and culture. You can learn.
Yes.
It is something for team bonding, so it's something that a number of people, their teams, companies, people can come together and decide to have this for their game nights, rather than we are all mature here. When someone wants to start a game night and you're here, we are all mature here. No, not this one. This is something kids can play also.
Yes, so we have
kids should play.
Yes, we have the Izanja for kids actually.
Okay.
And then we have the one for secondary school.
Oh,
so you know how, again, game nights, social nights in school. I remember we used to dance "Turn Me On" with our Hey Mama skirts. So instead of doing that, I mean, this is something that your kids will enjoy and they will also learn.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much for this, and more grease to your elbows. We need more of these to boost our culture or the knowledge in our country. And for that.
Can I just say this?
Okay.
Our market is doing great abroad.
Okay.
Right.
Oh.
So it's something that the feedback we get is, oh, you're taking us back. Like we're not losing the Nigerian feel when we play this game. So wonderful. Canada does fantastically well. Canada is our number 1, and then the UK. Wonderful. So yes, I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah.
Because when I see it outside of my culture,
you really are. Izanja, that's the game. Davina, that's the CEO.
Thank you.
You can get it out there. It's available at different places for you to get and be a part of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, that's it on our SME segment this morning. I hope you're able to pick up something and learn something. Of course, I know that, hey, come on. When you have that innovation, you can pass through any challenges, irrespective of what they are. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. There's still more to come on the show.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
And now it is time to get serious.
I feel that I have strong feelings for 2 men here.
This week on Reality Check, we share our collective views on your favorite TV reality shows. From Nigerian Idol Season 10 finale,
the winner of Nigerian Idol Season 10 is Perp.
And the Love Island USA Season 7 finale.
The winners of Love Island USA 2025 are Amaya and
To the Hunt for Love reality show.
I think Tiffany's starting rumors everywhere. Me? Where did the rumor come from? Where did the rumor come from?
These and more on today's episode of Reality Check after we meet our commentators. Joining us as special guest is Rick Hassani, a music artist and judge on Nigerian Idol Season 10.
What do you want to say? He's doing two things.
Okay.
First off, you're going to see something from the latest body of work. Don't worry, you can give us chorus. Won't stress you too much. I'm not going to his way.
Yeah.
Nice. Then, the second one is Gentleman.
Yeah, I gotta give you Gentleman.
Yes.
Yeah. This song is for you, straight from me. If they don't treat you right and you need somebody, then you should be with me. I'll be your release. When the sun goes down, you need somebody. When you don't need to compete with nobody. You should know right now that you deserve a gentleman. Hello, this is Rick Hassani. Keep watching Reality Check on TVC.
I left my daughter in the care of a governess. She is white. Mariana is well aware she can't be associated.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self, and every person where they for street. That's now why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So, Baba.
Gen Z, you dey job for this time.
This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Oh.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make younger?
Come to Wahala. Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here. Nobody better than we, right?
I can always best be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Breaking news isn't just about speed, but more importantly, about fact and accuracy. It is responsible journalism, being ahead, unbiased, sensitive, in telling the stories that people would want to hear in a way that protects their sanity and for the public good. And it goes beyond breaking the news to actually following up, exploring all the angles, engaging newsmakers, tracking impact, all geared towards informing, educating, and setting agenda for the people. Breaking news is holistic, entire, complete. It's about you, me, and the world we live in. Breaking news is at the core of what we do at TVC News, and it's the honor of my life to serve you this news, fresh off the press.
TVC News, first with breaking news.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News. My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And hey, you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
The TVC News at 7 and the TVC News at 10 are not like any other news broadcast.
It's the big news hour, the hour for the big breaking stories.
We've got some of the best reporters on the field,
taking you through as it happens.
It's fast-paced, hot-hitting,
with investigations that matter.
bringing in news that affect your life.
With sport, entertainment and business, so you don't miss a thing.
Experience resourceful coverage was there.
Everything.
She can find them in Nigeria, and the golfing class is absolutely wrapped up. And look at the smile on the face of Florence Ijami-Lucy, the big gamble in the selection today, and she runs to the bench in celebration. She has her first ever goal at the Women's Africa Cup.
All right, good morning, welcome. This is the beautiful game, and I'm telling you, that result was a shocker. There have been some shocking results in recent times, of course. PSG defeating Inter Milan in the Champions League final 5-0. Chelsea PSG, that one was a shocker to 3-0. This one was a shocker in many ways because you're talking about two of the best attackers. Now, prior to this time, Barbara Banda and Kudananji, both of them had scored 3 goals each in 3 matches, you understand? And then the whole Nigerian team had scored just 4 goals in 3 matches. Now up against Zambia, where you had Barbara Banda and Rachel Kudananji, I didn't even think that I thought if Nigeria was going to win that game, they would concede. That's what I thought. And there was even a possibility of the Super Falcons even losing that game. But what happened? Second minute, the first goal entered. That game ended 5-0. They obliterated Zambia. It was as if they were playing kids and all of that. It was just goal after goal after goal after goal. Kudos to the Super Falcons. Now when it comes to national teams, we know Super Falcons are 9-time champions. They call this Mission X. That means they're going for the 10th title. And with such a performance, they will definitely look like the team to beat. Now, talking about the team to beat here, CAF also just recently increased the prize money for the teams going into this particular tournament. The winner will get 1 million US dollars. That's the prize money. It's a 100% increase. Now, prior to this time, the winner would get $500,000. But this edition, the winner is going to get 1 million US dollars. The runner-up will get 500,000 US dollars. Third place, 350. Okay, let me just get into the article so that I can take a look at it. Yeah. Third place will get $350,000. Fourth place, $300,000. The quarterfinalists, each of them will get $200,000. That's the four of the teams that lost in the quarterfinals. Okay. Now the third of the group, that's the teams that qualified into that place from the best third place teams will get $150,000 US dollars. Fourth of the group, that's every single person. That's those that didn't even qualify. So every single person just for turning up for the Africa Women Cup of Nations will get $125,000, and the total prize money for the CAF Women's AFCON, which has been doubled from the last time, is $3.475 million. So, well, that's a good one. It's up. Female football is not where it will be, but at least it's moving up. Let me just wrap up with this: the schedule and results as it is going. Of course, it was Morocco to Zambia. Okay, this was much earlier in the competition. Let's get down to what it is right now at the moment. The semi-finals are going. And yes, you know, prior to this now, at the quarterfinal, South Africa and Senegal, it ended in penalties. South Africa won 4-1. Ghana won 4-2 on penalties after a goalless draw with Algeria. Morocco defeated Mali 3-1. Nigeria, Zambia 5-0. So that happens that we all know that on Tuesday, just tomorrow, Nigeria will take on South Africa. This is Amapiano versus Afrobeat. Another edition, yeah? Nigeria will take on South Africa and Morocco will take on Ghana. The third place will happen on Friday, 25th of July, where the losers will up themselves. And in the finals, hopefully Nigeria will be there against what I think will be Morocco. So for me, it'll be Nigeria, Morocco, and Nigeria to pick the title. That's my own prediction. Let me know what you think. Use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria in the comments. Wake Up Nigeria on TVC in the comments. Let us know what your predictions will be for the female AFCON. Now that's it on the beautiful game and the first lap of the show. Don't go anywhere. When we get back after this time out, the second lap will kick off.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to our Haka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
welcome back. It's the second lap of Wake Up Nigeria, and it's been a wonderful show so far. Well, how was your weekend? How did you spend your weekend? We're thrilled to have you back here with us on a Monday morning to kickstart a new week, the 21st of July. It's just less than 10 days, and we'll be talking about a new month. Well, we will be heralding that in due time, but yeah, this is Wake Up Nigeria. And by the way, very, very soon, Wake Up Nigeria will be 8. It's our 8th anniversary coming up very, very soon. It's been 8 years of, I don't know how many of you remember the first days, how we started, the first episode, and all of that. Well, we'll be celebrating 8 years, and we'll grab a number of you along with us to celebrate as we mark this Octo anniversary. Well, it's been a wonderful show so far, and I had quite an interesting discussion with Zainab a little bit earlier. Hey Zainab, how you doing?
Mikey.
You look like you want to cook a storm there or something, yeah?
Eh?
You look like you want to cook a storm.
Yes. I'm still thinking of giving you that Scubia. I've not made up my mind because I know that's your favorite
I
fish.
can't take it from you. You know why?
Why?
You know why. It's not a question. You know why. I got to give it, but hey, come on. I was thinking you were ready to cook up a storm, but maybe some other time we'll have to get to see some of your culinary skills.
Well, definitely.
All right, we'll get to that. Well, let's get into what we have left on the show. We have a performance coming right up, but we have a special guest with us also, Oduche CG. He's a renowned actor, fashion designer, and professional model. We'll be talking to him a little bit later on the show. And then we have a performance for you to get something into your Monday morning. Joe Harmony will be here with us to set us up for the week.
Happy music president, minister of enjoyment. Me I know feel the land. Music president.
All right, we'll take a short time and I'll stay with us. When we get back, we have that performance lined up for you.
It is time for a musical performance, and we are joined by Joel Harmony, who is a music producer and songwriter. Now, his music reflects the African culture and realities of everyday life in the world at large. Hello, Joel Harmony. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Please use your mic. Good morning.
I'm doing very good this morning.
So, they say your music reflects the realities of life, right? So, what are you performing for us this morning? Music President of Fire?
Yeah, today I'm performing part of the EP. You know, I just dropped an EP, and the EP is titled Music President.
Okay, so what inspired this EP?
Yeah, because of the gift God gave me. So I had to tell the world I'm the president in music. They had to know.
You're the president in the music?
Yes.
Okay, so you say you're the president in music. How long have you been performing?
Oh, it's been like 11 to 12 years now.
11 to 12 years?
Yeah.
And how has the response been so far?
Oh, God.
Now God. On God. On God. So
I used to call it honor God.
Honor.
Because everything depends on God, you know.
Oh. Okay, all right. Please use your mic as we're speaking to so that everybody at home can hear you. So, how has the streams been like so far? So, when you drop music, when it comes to streaming numbers, how has it been?
Yeah, personally, because I just started singing like that. I've been into production for long. You know.
Okay, so you said for 11 years.
For
Is
11
it production
years.
That you've been doing for 11 years?
I did music for like a year.
A year?
Yeah, then I entered into music production for other years because I've been trying to perfect everything. I'm the one that does the mixing and mastering.
Yourself?
Writing myself, so it takes a long
So it's safe to say that you've been doing music production for a longer time. You just started singing.
Singing now, yes.
So, all right. So are you ready to take this?
Yeah,
all right,
definitely.
Take it away.
Like commando, music like in my soul, music make me the grow. That's why you see me standing on my toe. Cause I be music president, minister of enjoyment. Me I know feel the land. Music president, and just minister of enjoyment. Me I know feel the land. It's your only on you. Tip back on the song on you. On this fine lady, we are shake body tonight. It's your only on you. And John, tip back on the song on you. Find my ladies, move to this, you know. I'm coming from Nigeria. Don't care where you're from in your area. Me, I'm gonna scatter everywhere. With my sound, Vegas, God give it to me as a gift. That's why you see I'm the give me lift. Oh yeah, see them the wine for me. See them the wine for me. See them the wine for me, low key. On my money. See them the wine for me. They spend me money because of music and entertainment, yeah. Music in my soul, music in my soul, music in my soul, make me grow, make me cry. On the day that don't, on the day that don't, at the time, I don't know me, I don't think that like commando. Music in my soul. Music make me the grow. That's why you see me standing on my toe. Cause I be music president, minister of enjoyment. Me I know feel the land. Music president, and just minister of enjoyment. Me I know feel the land. Music president of EP. Is it nice out of work for you out there?
The Nigerian national flag represents our country's history, culture, and identity. It was designed in 1959. The colors are Emerald Green 2.0, which represents agriculture, and Immaculate White represents unity and peace. Know how to handle our flag? Illuminate the environment or don't fly the flag overnight. Do not fly a dirty or tattered flag. Take such flag to the nearest National Orientation Agency office for proper disposal and replacement. The national flag can only be flown at half-mast on the directive of the federal government. The national flag must be flown at the same or higher height when displayed alongside other flags. Don't burn or allow the national flag to fall on the ground. Do not print, decorate, modify, or insert the coat of arms on the flag. Our national heroes are not buried with the flag. They are honored by presenting it to their next of kin during interment. Respect our national flag. Be a real Nigerian.
This message was brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
It's a mean getaway out of hustle and bustling in Lagos, at Lagos, with Lagos, about Lagos, and it's the vice that gives me joy. Entertainment is creativity. Entertainment is way of life. Entertainment is how you can describe it. That thing that gives you joy. That thing that's specific. That's entertainment to me.
That's what a number of us are talking about in the studio, the experience that Alexander Usyk brings to this sport. He's been a dominant champion, like taking out the top guys, now two-time undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. You understand? After the first time, he had to drop one belt for a contender, which was the belt that Daniel Dubois came in with. Now he has taken all of them. His second time undisputed champion of the world. And what he says that he's still ready, he's still ready to go. He's still ready to go. He can, but now it remains who can take him. People are talking about Joseph Parker. He will beat everybody. He don't beat Fury 2 times. What? Dubois now 2 times. Everybody, you take home and away. But kudos here. Let's take a look at some of the numbers when it comes to this particular fight. Of course, the second round of Usyk versus Dubois. Let's take a look at it now. Of course, total punches landed versus thrown. Usyk, Dubois, you can see in the different rounds. This is breaking it down to different rounds. So at every particular point in time, Usyk dominated. Of course, but there were a particular times where you see that it looks like Dubois could, shook him a little bit. Dubois was more active than in the first fight. Now, Dubois mentioned that he promised him more active in the match, and he was. He threw 179 punches in this particular match, which was 20 more than in his first fight. So in the first fight, so he threw more punches, and it showed in this particular match. There seemed to be at some particular point in time like there was going to be competition. But prior to this time, I remember on Saturday when I was on the show on TVC Breakfast Saturday, and I mentioned when I was talking to a boxing analyst, and I mentioned, can Dubois upset Usyk? Is there any way? What would Dubois need to do to upset Usyk? And this is what a number of people said, and I also agree with that. Look. First of all, he would have had to fight to tire out Usyk. From the beginning, he was quite very active, you understand. But if that fight, and this was what was told, that if he pushes that fight past round 6, he has a chance. I was talking to Bam Bam, who of course was a boxing pundit, and he mentioned that if Dubois should push it past round 6, and that's what Dubois should have gone for. Maybe that Mayweather style. Just, give him space. Try to stretch the match as long as possible. But if it was going to end before round 6, he said it there that Usyk was going to win, and that was exactly what happened. He should have let it go up until, or should have let it just, time out, defense, push as much as possible, because look, you're going up against an experienced fight. See, Usyk cannot be, he has shown, that match against Fury, look, beating Fury, the next best fighter in the world, of course, is Tyson Fury, and he beat him now. Tyson Fury, by the way, also made a video after the bout and said, look, Usyk, I am the only person who can beat you. When they beat you home and away, neutral ground, they beat you well, so that can stand. So yeah, all true, as you can see, Usyk, of course, apart from probably round 5, round 5 and round 3, where he threw more punches, but only 2 out of 18 punches landed, only 2. Out of 18 punches thrown. So there are a lot of wasting. But when you look at punches landed, at every point in time from round 1, it was 11-7, 12-9, Okay, in round 3, Dubois went 11-9. So in round 3, Dubois had more punches landed, you know, and he threw more, of course, you know. But then every other round, apart from round 3, in round 4, 13-6, and this was the bad one, round 5, 12-2, where the knockout happened. So you can see he obliterated him when it comes to the stats and all of that. So this was for total punches, and then for jabs, you know. There were 2 hooks, you know, when he went, you know, the normal thing, you go for your jab, 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 punch. Jabs are the lighter ones, the ones that used to set yourself up. And when it comes to the jab also, Usyk, of course, was still on top, you know. 6-3 round 1, 3-5, okay, round 2, Dubois took it 5-2, 3-1, and of course, in round 5, there was no one landed. That's talking about from Dubois. Same thing, and then power punches. Of course, Dubois has that power punch, but hey, come on, you cannot go up against Usyk and expect that, you know. It was closer for this one, 5-4, 9-4. Round 3, I think everything, you could say that round 3 was Dubois' best round, because that was the round where on basically all the stats, he was far ahead. So 9-4 here, but round 4, 10-5, and then of course, the final round 5 was 8-2, so there was nothing. And this is the final report, 37.3 of punches were landed out of the ones thrown. For Dubois, it was 19.6. The disparity was quite a lot. Total jabs also, 28% of the jabs that Usyk sent landed, up against Dubois' 10.6%. There you see the disparity. And the power punches landed 46.2. Dubois fared better when it comes to power punches, was 32%. But yeah, you could say he fared better. So yeah, on every level, he is a better fighter. I was talking about Alexander Usyk. I'll make sure other fighters who came on now, about 5 British boxers he has taken down. Who next can go up against him? Alexander Usyk, 2-time undisputed champion of the world. Okay. Moving on from this one now, let's leave boxing now to the female women's Euro. A lot has been going on when it comes to female football. Of course, Africa, I had mentioned it as holding her own AFCON, and then women's AFCON. In the Euros also, the women have also been going against each other, and it has been quite interesting when it comes to Germany, England, Sweden. Okay, Sweden is out, you know, but Germany, of course, is still there. England is still there. It will still be giving quite a good. Let's see which highlight that we have from that particular match. Let's see one of the highlights from the women's Euro, and then we'll come to a round up and talk about the competition as it has gone so far. We're getting close to wrapping up. The level is more, the crowd is more, but you know, yeah, at this moment now, you cannot compare African football to European football as it is, okay? Now, this one was quite an interesting match. France versus Germany. We're thinking that France will take this. That was one of the best matches in this competition. Went all the way. Of course, the German keeper was the woman of the match. I must say, quite interesting. But of course, it's the last 4 also when it comes to the women's Euro. Italy will be up against England, and Germany will take on Spain. What a match that we are expecting. Let's preview these particular matches. Now, England versus Italy. England, of course, are unbeaten in their last 5 matches with Italy, and all those last 5 matches are friendlies. Now, of course, the most recent was a 5-1 in February 2024 in Spain, where Lauren Hemp scored twice. But however, now this is quite interesting part. In 6 competitive meetings, Italy have won 5 and drawn 1. So they beat England where it matters the most, okay? In their last competitive...
Maybe theft or an accident, you can easily find something to go back to, not that you return back to 0. So that is one of the best things that I think is the reason why you need to ensure your items. If I'm to describe Cornerstone, I will use timeliness.
Cornerstone, the future assured.
Maya Angelou was a civil rights activist, poet, and award-winning author known for her acclaimed 1969 memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and her numerous poetry and essay collections. Angelou was born on April 4, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. Angelou had a difficult childhood. Her parents split up when she was very young. Around the 1960s, Angelou lived in Ghana working as an editor and a freelance writer. Angelou also held a position at the University of Ghana for a time before she joined a community of revolutionist returnees exploring Pan-Africanism and became close with human rights activist and black nationalist leader Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. In 1961, Angelou appeared in an off-Broadway production of Jean Gennett's The Blacks with James L. Jones, Lou Gossett Jr. and Cicely Tyson, and went on to earn a Tony Award nomination for her role in the play Look Away 1973 and an an Emmy Award nomination for her work on the television miniseries Roots, 1977, among other honors. Angela's career has seen numerous accolades, including the Chicago International Film Festival's 1998 Audience Choice Award and a nod from the Acapulco Black Film Festival in 1999 for Down in the Delta. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, more than 50 honorary degrees, and television shows spanning over 50 years. She also won 2 NAACP Image Awards in the Outstanding Literary Work Non-Fiction category for her 2005 cookbook and 2008 Letter to My Daughter. After experiencing health issues for a number of years, Angelou died on May 28, 2014 at her home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. In May 2021, it was announced that Angelou will be one of the first women to be commemorated with a new series of quarters from the U.S. Mint.
Our final guest is Oduche CJ, who is a renowned actor, fashion designer, and professional model. Now, most of his notable performances include the Johnson's TV series, Mercy Line, and more recently, All Mine. Hello, Oduche. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine, thank you.
I love the smile. It's really bright.
Yeah.
So let's start from the beginning, because
Okay.
I know that you were on a pageant. You won Mr. University Africa 2015. You did not win.
Yeah,
oh my God, so sorry about that.
It's okay. I was one of the fashion kings.
Fashion
I got the
kings.
Mr. University Western King.
The Western King.
Yeah.
This was in 2015.
Yeah, that was in 2015.
Okay, so at what point did you know that acting was something that you really wanted to take up after the pageant?
Well, I actually wanted to take it. I wanted to start acting before that pageantry, just that I didn't really have the means. I didn't have the motivation to go into acting. So I saw Mr. University Africa and I was like, hey, I can try this stuff, and I went for it. But I always wanted to be an actor. In my church, I used to join the drama group. In school, secondary school, I used to join the drama group also, and I just wanted to act. You know, I just wanted to chance the stage to just
let the world see what you can give with your acting skills. So it's safe to say that pageantry wasn't really the first thing on your mind, but you knew that that was a passage for you to be discovered by lots of people.
You know, pageantry, modeling and acting, they go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand, yes.
So I love acting. I feel it.
I can even see it in you. The way you are talking is like, I love this thing.
Yeah, I love acting.
Yeah.
So well, yeah, when I got into acting, it was, I went for auditions. I even had to go as far as Mushi, Jeguli, Ukoko for auditions. Yeah, in my mind I was like, oh, okay, the first 2 years, I get this, I blow, I be on TV, I be everywhere, but
it's something else. It's another story entirely. Tell me about it. So let's talk about auditions, because a lot of people talk about auditions and how difficult it is, because you are in the midst of like 1,000 other participants who came for it. So how was auditions now? Because you said you had to go to Okoko, Mushin, Ajegule. So how did you land your first role in acting? Tell us about it. Let's go back.
Oh, my very first role. Yeah, it was actually.
Was it bittersweet?
It was a free role.
Okay.
So there was no pay, but I didn't care about the money. I just wanted to, dish out what I have inside of me, and yeah, it was. I think that was in 2016.
2016.
Yeah, that was 2016. I was like, I played the role of a bodyguard.
You actually look like a bodyguard.
Well, yeah, so I played the role of a bodyguard, and from there I didn't get much roles again. So I started going for auditions. You see this audition, I'm there. You see this one, I'm there. I don't get called back. I mostly negative feedbacks. It was really, really tiring. At the point, I wanted to give up. Well, I like I said, it was what I always wanted to do. I just kept on going and kept on going. And today, I mean, just at the last AMVC, 2 of my movies, I was sub-lead and they got nominations. So
it's something.
Yeah, something.
Yes, it's to show you that you have to keep going. Now, looking back at your filmography now, you have a lot of movies that you've acted from, some of the ones that we listed from your bio. Now, so all in all, how has it been working with film directors and other actors and actresses on set? How will you describe the chemistry between them and you?
Well, you know, people are different. You come on set, you meet a certain type of human being, and yeah, it's been a wonderful experience. I mean, you come on set and there's this bond, there's this synergy, there's this language you guys speak that no other person speaks. So it's really been a wonderful experience. And directors, I mean, they make us who we are. Teach you what you don't know, and you get on set with something that you know, and you end up learning so many other things that you never knew before. So it's been a very, very amazing experience.
Okay, so apart from acting now, are you planning on directing your own movies, producing your own movies, or you've done that already?
Well, I'm planning on producing something real soon.
Okay.
I can't say I want to direct.
Okay.
But I know I want to produce. Yeah, okay. I can dabble into directing maybe sometime in the future. But for now, I just want to produce, you know.
Just want to produce. So is there anyone that's currently on the way? Nothing now.
So I have stories.
You have stories. Yeah, okay, fantastic, fantastic. So if I put you on the spot now and I tell you to deliver a monologue, can you do that for us quickly?
Oh, here?
Yes.
No.
Why not? So you not do that for us? Just a quick monologue in like 1 minute.
Really?
Just look at me and get inspiration. Let's say I did something to you, I took your money away from you, and you're supposed to talk to me. What are you going to say?
Where is my money? No, I say you're shocked. But I assure you, I'm going to get my money. It might take 2 years, 5 years, but I'm going to get my money. Wasn't up to a minute, but I mean...
Adichie, I wanted to say, at some point, I wanted to ask if you were still acting or that was actually serious, because I was really scared for my life. Well, I have to put it out there. You are a fantastic actor.
I appreciate
you are a fantastic actor. Well done. So now let's talk about modeling now, because we've seen a lot of people transcend from being models to actors to singers. So for someone out there who's probably just going into a pageantry, what will you tell to them? What advice will you give to them so that they can be like you, they can be another Adichie CJ, which is trying to transcend from being a beauty pageant queen or king to wanting to do other things in the creative industry?
Well, I would say, first of all, know what you want. Because, I mean, a lot of us that started this journey, we just dropped by the roadside. A lot of us, you know, we are not where we planned that we'll get to. So I think you just have to be focused, know what you want, because there are people there to distract you. There are people there who don't know what they want, and they want to distract you too.
Yes.
So that you won't end up getting what you want. So my advice to them is just be focused and know what you want. Yeah.
Focused.
Yeah, be focused. Yeah.
Focused and know what you want. Thank you so much for that, because it's really important that some people don't have a game plan. You understand, when they go into things like that, they don't know what is outside, because they feel, oh, I am a beautiful face, or I have what it takes, and I just want to go for it. So hearing from you now, they know that, because you spoke about you going on not like a hiatus, but there was a delay after your first acting, right?
Yeah,
and you had to still fight for it. And see today, 2 of your movies that you featured in were nominated at the last AMVCAs.
Yeah.
That is something huge.
Yeah.
AMVCA is one of the biggest movie platforms that we have here to actually get recognition awards. So thank you so much for putting it out there for a lot of people to see. And I know that you're an inspiration for a lot of people. Thank you so much, Adichie CJ. I would like to see more of you. And yeah, that acting actually got me. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to beg you off stage, because that was really serious.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind giving you some acting classes.
I don't mind, but let me ask you one question before we go. Did any lady like me steal your money in the past? Because
I was here and you said I should do a monologue based
It looked really personal.
Well, I've done something like this before, so it wasn't really hard.
It wasn't, of course, it's never really hard for you. Thank you so much for that.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for that. All right, we have Joel Harmony with his second music taking us out on the show today. Joel Harmony, are you ready for this? All right, take this away.
I don't really know you got music and movies. They be calling me names as I kept on growing. So many things I faced, but it became so inspiring. Now money in the chest, and I keep on believing. Me keep setting my pace. That's why you see me glowing. Me I no fit tire. I don't know only I get the fire. Oh. The body microphone with my fire. Along fire. Oh. I don't know only I no fit tire. Oh. Si be tele one boomy. One cole shori re tele wo fe gbo mi. Oni kilo nkan tele ani won fe ri mi. Oni kolo tele oni ko mo ma fe mi. You know, but I got to do I'm so. Now got to carry me go. God is the greatest. I don't know only na me the latest. I said I got to do I'm so. Alone carry me go. God is the greatest. Joel, I want me, I be the latest. Now. Yeah. Jimmy man, yeah. Tipa ko APC olongo e ma bo. Jimmy man, yeah. Jimmy man, yeah. I want to know minimum basoro. Na mo share mo mi anu fitaya. I don't know only I get the fire. Oh. The body microphone with my fire. Along fire. Oh. I don't know only I no fit tire. Oh yeah, but now must hear me na by force. Now no fit resist me, now no get choice. Now must hear me, I be multi-choice. So go, now must hear me na by force. Now no fit resist me, now no get the choice. Now must listen to me, I be multi-choice. Yeah, baby, for me, oh yeah, me no sign. Eternity give me back up. Oh yeah, baby, why? Oh yeah, come and sign. You must do why. Eternity give me back up. Oh, but yeah, I don't really know you got music and movies. They be calling me names as I kept on growing. So many things I faced, but it became so inspiring. Now money in the chest, and I keep on believing. Me keep setting my pace. That's why you see me glowing. Me I no fit tire. I don't know only I get the fire. Oh. The body microphone with my fire. Along fire. Oh. I don't know only I no fit tire. Oh.
Okay, yep, that was another way to wrap up the show on a Monday morning. It's been a wonderful show, an excellent show this morning. We've spoken about a lot. I've had quite some fun, and I don't know, Zainab, in school, were you Nepo or Lapo?
I was more of a Nepo/Lapo baby because it's average, you get.
Okay.
So I was in between.
You were in between?
I was actually in between.
We're in between. All right. Okay, it's been a special Mother Show. Thank you to everyone who was a part of the show today, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.